What's up, everyone? AKA the one person that's in here so far. I feel like I haven't talked enough today, and I still have my morning voice, you know?
Yeah.
As you're rubbing your eyes because you're tired.
I know.
Alright, we'll wait for some people to get in here. Oh, yeah, because there's a delay, because on the computer it just now started up.
Huh.
Weird. So when it starts up, where does it start off at? See, I never thought about the delay like that.
I know, me either.
That's weird. If I click live... Oh, there we go.
Yeah, like how...
All right, well, we got... Oh, it just jumped from 4 to 11 people. What's up, everyone? What's up, Spencer? How you doing? Happy holidays. Gang, gang. What up, Dom? What up, Mike? Trailer Park Scrum Gang. What up? Blind Ghost. I feel like I start off every live by just going, what up, what up, what up? I'm already seeing a bunch of people in here that have entered for the giveaway. Katie, what's up? All right, so as people are trickling in, essentially this isn't just going to be a giveaway. We're going to hang out, do some Q&A, all that kind of good stuff. And we are doing a giveaway, so if you didn't know about that, we're doing a giveaway for a Rebel 1100 Two Brothers exhaust. This is kind of distracting seeing that going on in the corner. We'll just watch the comments from over here.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll just pull it up on my phone like I was going to. That's easier.
So yeah, we're doing a giveaway. Oh, what up, Link? Doing a giveaway for a Rebel 1100 Two Brothers racing exhaust. I posted about it on the community tab 2 days ago, I think, but I know not everybody sees the community tab depending on what you're watching it on. So I'll give you the details of how it works in case you want to get any last minute entries. So essentially, CVT issue. Ooh, we'll talk about that. So essentially how the giveaway is going to work is I have a subscriber named Mark. I don't know if he wants his last name said. I don't know how much recognition he wants or whatever, but shout out to Mark. He's the man. He sent me an email and he's like, hey, I have a Rebel 1100 exhaust, Two Brothers exhaust that I just took off. And I was going to sell it, but I feel like it would be cooler to have it go back to the community. So like if you want, I'll send you the exhaust for free and you can use it for a giveaway. So the plan was that I was going to give the exhaust away at my meetup last month, but there was nobody to give it to. Everyone there that had a Rebel 1100 either already had a Two Brothers exhaust, they had saddlebags that made it so they couldn't use that exhaust, or they already had a different exhaust that they didn't want to give up for the Two Brothers. So I'm like, damn, like how many 1100s were there? Somewhere between like 10 and 12, I think.
Yeah.
And what?
I was going to say 14. That's the number that came to my mind. But
might even be 14.
Sure.
And out of all of them, there was nobody for me to give the exhaust away to. So then I was trying to figure out a way to do it, and I came up with this idea for Thanksgiving. So essentially how it works, if you haven't entered, go to my Instagram at life.of.birch. Leave a comment on the video of, or the picture of the exhaust. It's the most recent picture. And just leave a comment that, and let me know what you're most thankful for this year. And then DM me a screenshot showing me that you're subscribed to the channel. And I'm going to pick somebody at random. So yeah, if you haven't entered yet, go do that. We have a second giveaway that is for Patreon members only. And we're going to do that one first. And then the exhaust giveaway so that people have more time to enter. Good afternoon from Arizona. What up, James? I saw Spencer say that she got the 2023 instead of the 2022 for the January delivery. Oh, speaking of Spencer, there it is. Do you think it'll fit? Yeah. So all the Rebel 1100s so far are the exact same bike, aside from colors and the new accessories on the 1100T. So this exhaust will fit any Rebel 1100. What color did you end up getting though? If they switched it from a 2022 to 2023, the colors are different now. Did you go with the green or the gray? Because I'm stoked to see the green in person.
I know.
I'm super stoked for that. What up, Marco? All right, let's let's do some Q&A. If you guys have anything, any burning questions. Ooh, the gray color, nice. Full Moon Hunter, got my 1100 2 weeks ago, loving it. Full Moon Hunter, I recognize that name from entering, so we'll see if you'll win an exhaust for your bike. But yeah, let's get some Q&A going. Any burning questions you guys have had since we have not had a live stream in a while. And we'll give some people some time to enter. We'll have to use your phone, though, to go to Instagram to see any last-minute entries. I didn't think about that since I'm live streaming on my phone. So first question, I saw somebody about link. Hey, have you heard of TST Industries for Grom parts? I've been eyeing everything there with nothing in my wallet, LOL. Yeah, TST Industries, I don't have any of their stuff on my Grom. Actually, that's a lie. I'm trying to think. TST Industries, I think that's the turn signals that I have on my Grom, and I think they're the ones that make the chain adjuster that I have on the Grom. But I had some parts for it on my FZ07, or I bought parts for my FZ07 off of TST, and I never installed them before selling it. So yeah, TST's very good. Edwin said next meetup, next May. No, I'm sticking to just one meetup per year. I think this one was a bit too late in the year, though, because it got too chilly. So I might switch it. I don't know. Maryland's hard because it's 4 seasons. I don't know if you can see behind Nina, but it's raining and cold right now, and you never know what weather you're going to get. So it was kind of tricky doing it even in October because it was colder than I was hoping for. But if we do it in spring, there's chance of rain and all that kind of stuff. So not doing an official meet in May, but I do want to ride with people more this coming year, hopefully. I saw a question about the CVT transmission on the Navi. Nothing is figured out yet, but I will give you guys a heads up, a little sneak preview. Instead of trying to diagnose it, I'm just rebuilding the entire CVT transmission with upgraded parts so that I don't have to diagnose anything. I don't need to figure anything out. If I'm already going to have it open, I might as well upgrade it because I'm essentially replacing everything in there. I got an upgraded clutch and clutch bell housing, upgraded variator weights or sliders and rollers, contra spring, all kinds of stuff. So essentially replacing everything that could be the issue inside of the transmission. And in the process, we'll hopefully make it quicker and a better top speed. Are the Thrashin saddlebags waterproof, safe enough to leave on the bike, or easy to take off? They are not waterproof. They're weather resistant. Like I would say if it was misting or raining, I would feel comfortable riding with them because, and actually, speaking of how easy they are to take off,
From our trip.
I got them right here because I took them off when we went on our trip. We're like, oh man, unpacking is going to be so annoying carrying everything inside. So instead, we just took the saddlebags off and brought it in to unpack. So you can see like this part goes over the zipper, so it's kind of hard for water to get in. Definitely not waterproof though, because I feel like it was kind of humid inside there one time when I opened them. But yeah, easy to take off. You just got to take the back seat off, and then it's 2 or 4 Velcro straps. Blink, how's Nina's riding practice going? Have you decided when to take the course again? So, I'll let you answer that in a second. Good question. I don't even know if you've seen this yet, but Toppy posted a video of what we did yesterday.
I haven't watched it yet. I know.
I did watch it, and I'm going to watch it again with you. So, yeah, she actually got out in practice yesterday, and you guys got to go check out @atopper. I'm going to probably post it on the community tab later today also. But yesterday we got out, and while she was practicing and him and I were talking about moto vlogging and behind-the-scenes stuff, he made a little video out of that. So definitely check that out. But I'll let you take the floor about your practicing and everything.
It's going slowly. I got my permit, for anybody that doesn't know. I went to the MVA and took the written test. So I have that now, so that's why we were able to go and do that little Navi adventure. But I have not been getting out on my 300 enough. I've been totally involved with the Navi only. So haven't thought any more about taking the class yet. I just want to practice, but not feel pressured to get back on the 300. But yesterday was fun. We did some drills where I just was doing some like faster stopping and just getting familiar with the bike again and remembering how to use gears, because the Navi obviously is automatic, so that's all I've been used to. But yeah, it's going slowly, but it's going well. I feel like I'm getting better. I would feel way more confident taking a class even now than I did first time around, so that's good. But
Yeah.
I gotta get out there some more.
Yeah. And then they were also asking when you're planning to take your class.
I don't know.
Sometime in spring, probably.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it again, to be honest, because it's a little nerve-wracking, and I'm not ready still, because I have barely been able to get out on 300, so I haven't really thought about it yet. Trying not to freak myself out about it and just.
And we have talked about when she does take the class again, finding somewhere around here where she can use the Rebel 300, because she's so much more comfortable on that than she was on the Harley bike. It's like what, 100 and I forget the exact number, but like 150-pound difference or something like that between the bikes.
Yeah,
So
makes a big difference.
yeah. I saw some other questions. So Daniel said, had any issues shifting from 5th to 6th? Yesterday when I shifted, I got to horizontal bars on the gear indicator and the transmission got stuck in neutral basically, only 150 miles on it so far. And somebody else said gear shifting from 1st to 2nd. Do you also have issues it's not engaged well and jumping to neutral? No, I haven't had any issues with that, I don't think. I mean, the only time I can think of it happening is when I just didn't click it all the way up into gear all the way, and it'll flash with those lines just because it doesn't know what to read. It's like not quite in 5th and not quite in 6th. So I don't know. You might just have to click it up a little bit harder. I don't think I've had any issues with that. I am pretty notorious for finding neutral in the middle of 1st and 2nd when I'm trying to record and stuff like that, because you gotta kind of click it up. But no, I haven't really had any issues with that. Hopefully it's just like a break-in thing, and I'll just try clicking up a bit harder. I saw another question somewhere. Somebody said, hi, bud. Greetings from Denver. What exhaust are you doing now? Sorry I missed any previous messages. Happy Thanksgiving. And hello to your girl. Miss her funny videos. Any future ones coming soon? Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. I am running the Two Brothers Upswept exhaust, and that's the exact one that we're giving away. Not my exact exhaust, but the same one. And yeah. Do you have a video coming soon? I forget.
Probably not. I just moved and then also started a new job, so
Got a cat hair in my mouth.
I'm gonna get there soon, and filming will happen more soon. But I gotta get my life together first.
And then somebody else said, I have this issue and my engine's not warmed up. That could be a good point too. Maybe it's just not warmed up enough and everything's not flowing quite right. Sergio said, sup, Birch, I'm getting my 1100 tomorrow. Hell yeah. Congrats. Edwin, how much did you end up paying to replace the tires for your Rebel? Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it. Way too much. I think, so the tires, between the tires and mounting and balancing, I want to say I spent like $700, $600 or $700, if I'm remembering correctly. Because the tires were like $500 or $550 just for the tires, and then I think I paid like $137 to have them mounted and balanced. So not cheap at all. And if I had known it was going to be that expensive, I might not have done. No, I would have done the burnout. The burnout was sick for
Still
sure.
worth it.
Yeah,
Still worth it.
yeah. And these tires are so much better. I haven't made a video about it yet, and I'm not sure if I will because it'll be such a short video. But the wobble at high speeds that I was experiencing is 99.9% gone with these new tires. They handle so much better. They're just, yeah, they fix that issue almost entirely, and it's great. All right, I say we're 14 minutes in. Let's do the first giveaway. So the first giveaway is a Patreon-only giveaway. And before we do this, just a quick reminder, anybody who's in here who hasn't entered the exhaust giveaway that this is about, head over to @life.Instagram. The most recent picture is also we're giving away. Just comment underneath that picture what you're most thankful for this year, and then send me a DM with a screenshot showing me that you're subscribed, and I will be picking one at random. The exhaust is for a Rebel 1100. What new tires did I get? I got the Metzler Cruise Techs. They're freaking great. Nice and grippy. Handles so much better. Gus from On the Rebel 11 has them, and he's put 9,000 miles on them, and they still look brand freaking new. So that's definitely a good sign. Okay, so now that I've told you guys how to enter the exhaust giveaway for those of you who haven't, I'll tell you about the giveaway that we're doing here. It's actually a Patreon-only giveaway. And, yeah, I figured it would be cool to kind of give back to them, kind of a little piece of Life of Birch history. So I, on Black Friday, splurged, to put it lightly, a bunch of money that I don't have, and I spent a whole bunch of money to upgrade all of my GoPros and vlogging setup and everything. So I have a new GoPro Hero 11 on the way that I'm going to be running on my helmet. And right now I have a GoPro Hero 8 on here. So I figured, you know what? Instead of selling the Hero 8, why don't I do a Patreon giveaway? So that's what we're doing. My personal GoPro Hero 8 is getting given away right now to somebody on Patreon. I figured it would be cool because, well, for one thing, you're getting a free GoPro, so that's cool. But even if you don't have a use for the GoPro, I figured it would be cool, just kind of like a piece of Life of Birch history, because I've filmed pretty much every video on that for the past 2 years. So I did the same thing with Patreon. I posted and said, hey, I'm doing a giveaway, and to get entered, just leave a comment with what you're most thankful for this year. And I have a list of 31 Patreon members, and we're going to pick at random from the spinny wheel, and then maybe we'll go on Patreon and see what they were thankful for. All right. 3, 2, 1. Who's it going to land on? Jesse Clark. It slowed down a lot, and it got to Juan Hernandez, and that's the guy who won the Rebel 500. And I was like, dude, if he wins the GoPro 2, there's something is going on here. All right, Jesse Clark, congrats. You got the Life of Birch GoPro Hero 8. Now let's go to Patreon and see what Jesse was most thankful for this year. As long as it's not something like too personal, I guess. Oh, damn. Dom, 1 minute ago. Thankful that I just realized I wasn't signed into Patreon and missed this. Jimmy, what up? Sorry about that, Dom. All right. Who did I say? Jesse Clark.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right there.
Thankful for the new job and my new Honda 500. Nice. Congrats on the new job, and congrats on the new bike. And congrats on your new GoPro. Heck yeah, that's awesome. So I'll shoot you a DM on Patreon and get your shipping info so I can send that to you sometime this week whenever I have my new GoPro set up. So everybody get stoked for some nicer footage from me, and everybody wish Jesse congratulations. Somebody said, if you had to choose over again, would you still go Rebel 1100 or Nightster 975? That's not even a question. Rebel 1100 all day. The Nightster is a worse bike, in my opinion, and costs way more money. Not way more, but like thousands, you know? So, Rebel 1100 all day. The Nightster is definitely fun, but not as nice as the Rebel. You get less features for more money. It's just not. Link said, yo, I just sent a gift to the P.O. box for you and Nina. If y'all plan on doing a Christmas live stream, save it for that live stream. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that. Maybe we'll do a Christmas live stream, like a Christmas Eve or a Christmas live stream or something like that. That can be
I didn't
fun.
think about it. That'd be super fun.
Well, thanks, Link.
He's always got something going on.
I know. I feel like normally he just always sneaking. Killeroo said, "Do you plan on riding during the winter, or are you done for the season?" I will definitely be riding during the winter. I would probably ride during the winter less if it weren't for YouTube, because I have to make videos, and honestly, it's just not fun to ride in the cold. But at the same time, I would go crazy if I didn't ride over winter. And there's always random 50, 60 degree days during winter. So for sure getting out for that. I think I'll probably, I'll definitely still get out on the Rebel over winter, but it'll probably be more mini moto content over the winter, because I just don't want to do friggin' multi-hour trips in 40-degree weather. But it's just so easy if it snows to get out on the Grom and rip through the woods or something. So yeah, probably more mini moto stuff over the winter, and then on the days where it is 50 or 60 degrees, I'll get out on the Rebel more. But I also really want to get an e-bike, like a Suron or something like that, and use that during the winter. I want one so friggin' bad. I just bought a Nightster because Honda took forever to get me an 1100 Rebel. Yeah, it's hard to get Rebels. Well, heated gear. You have heated gear. I still just don't like riding in the cold. Plus, I feel like over winter, people aren't really looking for bikes as much, so it's easier to just do hooligan stuff through the woods than it is to ride on a main road. Christopher 4100 said, "Did you contact Most Def Jeff yet?" Not yet, but I looked her up and it's crazy. Did I miss anything else? All right, so are you looking at any aftermarket seat? Yeah. Actually, did I get a freaking message from these idiots yet? That was mean.
Kind of fair, though.
Yeah, so you guys have probably seen the videos I've made about the seats that I've tried that have sucked, and they've scratched my bike, and they are ugly, and they're not comfortable, and whatever. Wow, what a nice little freeze frame. And then I found a seat that looked awesome, but I don't want to say too much before the video, but found a seat that looked like it could be awesome, but I didn't like the way that it looked. So I reached out to them and I said, "Hey, I know you guys don't do custom seats, but could you make the seat for me, but make it this way instead of that way?" And they said, "Yeah, absolutely." And I was like, "Okay, this is awesome." And then I waited about 2-3 months, and it showed up, and I was super excited, and I started filming a video about it, and then I opened it up, and it was not the seat that I had ordered. It was the seat that I said, "Hey, I don't like that. Could you change something?" So long story short, I tried to get another seat, and I got them to do it a bit custom for me, and instead they accidentally sent that seat to somebody else. So somebody in the world has my custom seat, and they don't know it. And I have the other seat sitting in my room, and they're supposed to be remaking the custom seat and sending it to me. But it's been 2 weeks past the amount of time it took to get here last time, and it's not here, and they haven't sent me a tracking number, and they haven't responded to my messages. So I guess we'll see what happens,
We got a couple, quite a few last minute entries. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's a good point. Last minute entries are getting cut off now-ish. I'm going to take one more question, and then I'm going to check Instagram and see who else entered that that I didn't already get on the thing. And then we'll do the drawing for the Rebel 1100 Two Brothers exhaust. Let's see here. Jimmy, I bought a house last month and now I have a garage to put my 1100 and Ruckus in. Hell yeah. I wish we had a garage so bad.
Goals.
This is our garage. Got a Grom over there. Got a Navi over there. And then we have another Navi in the bedroom. And both of the Rebels are outside. So yeah. Go ahead and watch some videos, you know, leave some comments, smash that like button. Let's run that AdSense dollar amount up so that we can eventually get a house that actually has a garage.
Literally.
A local dealer said I could put a down payment to reserve a 23 gray one they have coming in as a manual. Nice. Of course, who knows when they actually end up coming in. I feel like people put the down payments and everything, and then it takes forever because of the way the world is, you know? All right, so can you pull up my Instagram, please?
See.
And we'll see what last minute entries we have.
Seriously. Just to refresh it.
69 comments. Nice. So that means that 6 more people have entered. But I did it the smart way, and I went through and I liked everyone's thing who has already entered, so that if there's not a heart, I know.
Oh, genius.
Yes. All right, so Jasmine _ Dinesh. Oh, but see, they're not all at the bottom. They're just...
Yeah.
They're all mixed in. What else? Amir Lugasi. You didn't actually follow the rules, but I'll still let you enter. It says to post what you're thankful for, but all they said was, oh, I really want that exhaust. So we'll just say that he's thankful for the chance to win the exhaust. Jedi Master. Underscore. Where did it go? INVNX. Okay. Dwitkopf. And Mytho Ferret. How many is that? 67. And there's 69. Yeah, that should be everybody. All right, so that's the cutoff. Yeah, that's everybody. Alrighty. Oh, now it says 70 comments. All right, MCore82, 13 seconds ago. I'll let you get in, and that's the last one. MCore82. I'm thankful for the chance to get entered this late for the exhaust. That's funny. All right, I'll allow it.
The last second cutoff possible.
Oh, man. All right. So, if you're not entered already, it's too late. John J. Rainbow. Good evening from Germany. What up? All right, so... Ooh, Sir Rantalot, you're trading your 883 for a Tenere. Still discussing stuff with the dealer. What dealer is it at? I saw on Pete's Cycle Severna Park that they allegedly had a Tenere, and I went there and they did not. But there is in Virginia. Do you have to go through a dealer or no? Are you just doing that for to make it easier? Because it's either Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, but I want to say Craigslist. I found a black Yamaha Tenere 700 with like 1,000 miles, and I think it had hard bags and a quick shifter or something like that. And they only went $8,500 for it. So I could rather go through dealer. Well, I will... Yeah. I'll send you the link, though, because just in case, you know. Oh, any more collabs with Road Reality? Maybe. I didn't even know that he was going to be at that event. He just popped up. But yeah, he's super cool. The guy from
Yeah.
from the stunt show.
Yeah, he's a blast.
Yeah, that video was fun too. All right, well,
Drum please.
let's see who wins. We have 68 people who entered. That's unacceptable. It has to be 69. So I'll put 16.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I was just gonna say respin.
Hold on, no. Shoot, I can't find the comment. Wait.
We're doing respin.
Shoot, I can't find it.
All right, so the 69th one is respin. Oh, I accidentally clicked it. Oh, shit. All right, we're going. We're going. Who's the winner? MT10 underscore Darkside. Nice, nice. Congrats, congrats. Your username is MT10, though. Do you have a Rebel 1100? Well, congrats. Let's go check out, pull it back up, and we'll see what MT10 Darkside is thankful for this year. And congratulations on your Rebel 1100 Two Brothers exhaust.
Right there.
I'm thankful for sharing my love of motorcycles with my family. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Nice. Congrats. All right, let's see. All right, I'll have to DM him. Oh, he does have an 1100. Oh, it's his wife's bike. When the Mrs. bike hits 1100, you have to get a pic.
How
Nice.
Cool.
That's cool. See, I was confused at first because I was like, MT10 Darkside. How do you want an 1100 exhaust? Okay, well, hopefully your wife's not watching this. Keep it a secret, and then this will be like the best surprise Christmas present ever.
You're winning.
Yes. He lives in Australia. How much is it going to cost me to ship this to Australia? Oh, gosh.
Oh, no.
I guess we'll find out. I'll send it in like, I got to find like an undercover box that doesn't... Actually, come to think of it, because I thought that I was giving this away at my meetup, I don't even have a box for it. I threw the box away that it was shipped in. So I have to hope that it will fit in a Vance and Hines box that I have. So it'll show up in a Vance and Hines box.
She'll never know.
Link said, costs more than the exhaust itself to send it to Aussie land. I know, that's about $300. All right, so we're going to have to figure something out. I wasn't expecting that. If it's $300, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to do something.
That's rough.
Yeah, so, yeah, well, I'll keep you guys posted on the outcome of that. I'll definitely send it there, but if it's $300, I don't have that.
Yeah.
Either way, congrats, and we'll figure something out. Spent $98 for 2 pounds. Sheesh. All right, you want to do a little bit of Q&A before we get out of here? Anybody got some questions?
Somebody asked us, what about a motorcycle storage unit, or is that too risky, like for thieves?
I don't understand the question.
Like why for our bikes that are in the living room and stuff, why don't we just get a storage unit for them?
Is it about the bikes in the living room?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What about renting a motorcycle storage unit?
Oh, well, because these fit in the house, so why would we do that? And if it were as easy as just getting a storage unit, the Rebels would already be there. They don't. It's the same scenario that happened last year. There's only really one storage unit in the area that would make sense to put the bikes there, and they don't have any openings, and even when they do have the openings, it's friggin' $200 and something for the bikes to be in a non-climate controlled place that has no outlets for trickle chargers. And yeah, the garage situation that I had last year was dope, but the place was falling apart and it was $400, and that just wasn't worth it either. I really want to find, if I could find someone in the neighborhood that just has a garage they're not using, that I could be like, dude, $250, like let me have it, then that would be great. But yeah, as much as I hate having the bikes outside, I also don't want the bikes any further than 10 minutes away, or else it becomes a freaking whole ordeal anytime that we want to ride them. It's not like, oh, it's nice out and we have an hour and a half to spare, let's hop on the bike and go run errands with it or whatever. It's like, oh my god, we gotta load the riding gear into the car, go to the garage, hope that the bikes are okay at the garage, hope that they start up, and then put the gear on, and then get out and ride, and it takes away just all the fun of it. Sometimes you can ship things as media and it's cheaper. Yeah, I've seen that before, but I don't know how I would disguise a box that big as media. Link said, in Grom news, I bought new plastics to make mine black, keeping this over because girlfriend wants to learn if she drops, she can damage the already scuffed ones. That's funny. It is cool with the new Groms how easy it is to switch out the fairings, though. Yeah, it's just a few bolts that are like on the outside, just like Allen heads, and you just take it off, as opposed to like having to find a bunch of screws on that one and take it all apart.
Right.
Live chat. I Shoot Cannon said, yo, Birch, yo, what up? Mike said, will you ride to Tennessee next time or fly down again? Honestly, I don't know. Flying wouldn't make sense because I want to have my bike there, but riding, I just hate long distance riding. For one thing, that could never happen with her on the back. It was a struggle enough, not really a struggle, but we would have to stop every half hour to an hour. Like, we could probably make it an hour and a half without having to stop. And then past that first stop, we'd probably have to stop every half hour just to give her a break because the stock seat sucks so much. Unless the seat that finally comes in that I ordered actually helps as much as it should. Moto Dash said, I'm back. What have I missed? We gave away a GoPro and we gave away a Two Brothers exhaust. So yeah, I want to have, if and when there's another Tennessee meet, I want to have my bike there. So if anything, we would trailer it down. It's just, I don't like long distance trips, and they can be fun. It's just, I don't know. I view I view any of my bikes as more of a toy than I do transportation. Like, it gets boring to me to even drive a car 10 hours, let alone take a bike. And yeah. Daniel, do y'all have any fun holiday plans? I don't know. Not really.
Nothing crazy.
Not that I know of. We do have a holiday video potentially planned. So that'll be cool. You know what I'm talking about? Lights on the bay?
Oh, yeah, I do know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. But as far as like holiday plans, just spending time with family. A couple weeks from now, we're going down to North Carolina, but that's not really holiday related.
So excited for that, though.
Heck yeah. Jimmy said, my wife rides a 150cc Ruckus. When we ride, she don't like riding on the back. I don't blame her. Wait, your Ruckus is a 150? That's dope. What, did you swap a GY6 in it or whatever they are? All right, so well, let's switch back. Damn, there's a lot more comments. Where the hell? Damn, and this person said, it's not Australia, but I shipped my stock 1100 exhaust to a family member in Greece, and it cost $315 US. All right, so yeah, we'll have to figure something out. Mark said, is there ever going to be a fix for the wobble we all get 90 mile per hour plus? Yes, I mentioned that earlier. Change your tires. The stock tires are crap, and I'm pretty sure that's the issue because I've talked to multiple people who have changed their tires, and it's helped. And I personally switched to the Metzler Cruise Techs, and it's damn near gone. I got up to a healthy speed a few times since then, and it's been totally fine. Like 99.9%, the wobble is gone with the new Metzler Cruise Techs. I don't know how much of it is the stock tires being crap and how much of it is the tires just aren't balanced properly from the factory or what. But change your tires, and I can guarantee the wobble will be 99% gone. Chris said, hope y'all can make it down for a Chattanooga ride. Yeah, Chattanooga is so freaking dope. That ride was so gorgeous. Shout out again to Lurch for letting us use his Rebel 1100. But this next time, I definitely want to have our bike there so that it feels like home, you know?
Yep.
Combat Defective, build your own garage from a hardware store. It's not that simple, unfortunately. I've considered it, but we live in a condo, so there is a condo association, so there can't be any trailers in the parking lot. The entire backyard is wood, so there's nowhere to put a storage shed, and I've thought about even getting like a big, like whatever those like 15 passenger vans or whatever, and putting like wheel chocks in those to put the bikes in there, but there's no way that we would be able to afford a van that could fit 2 Rebels in it. And especially given the track record of me just always buying new bikes, it would be kind of pointless to spend all that money on a van to put the 2 bikes in anyway, just to end up getting another bike that has to be left out of it. How does the Burley brand rear suspension compare with the OEM?
Ooh.
Night and day difference, so much better in every way, shape, and form. Only way that I could see it not being great is if you're shorter and you don't want to deal with the higher seat height, but it's more comfortable, it handles better, it looks better ground clearance for doing hooligan stuff like going off-roading like I did. It's more comfortable for her.
Yeah, passenger perspective, it's everything.
Yes. So definitely recommend the Burley brand rear suspension. And I think they're doing a Black Friday special also for all their stuff. 15% off maybe? I might be making that up, but go check the website just in case. I Shoot Cannon said, I'm kind of in a struggle now. If you guys could help, that would be awesome. I'm 15 now, and I'm going to get my permit once I turn 15 and a half. However, my parents won't allow me to get a motorcycle. I've accepted the risk of motorcycling, but I want to make this decision on my own. Thanks. That's a tough one, because at the end of the day, at that age, your parents kind of what they say goes. And I'm going to be honest, I'm actually glad that I waited later in life to get my motorcycle license, because I remember what kind of a person I was when I was 15, 16, and the sketchy stuff that I was doing even on my BMX bike. And it probably would have not been great if I had a motorcycle. If nothing else, talk them into getting like a Ruckus or a Metropolitan, or like one of the scooters that you don't need a motorcycle license for, and tell them about how it tops out at like 30 or 40, and just use that to cruise around the neighborhood and get comfortable with it. And as time goes on, maybe a year down the road or whatever, you can say, hey, look at how responsible I've been with the Ruckus or the Metropolitan. You've seen how much I've taken care of it. You've seen how safe I've been. You've seen how happy it makes me. Like, with your blessing, I'd still like to get a motorcycle, and maybe just move up to a Grom or move up to whatever. And then by the time that you're 18 or whenever you move out, then you can kind of make more of a, I don't remember where I was going with that. I've read a message and got distracted. But yeah, I would say just start off small and kind of show them how serious you are and how safe you are, and work your way up. All right. That was a good question, though. Tobin said, have you considered underbar mirrors on the 1100? I really don't like under handlebar mirrors. I just don't like it. We put them on the giveaway 500, and I rode that, and I don't like that I have to look so far down to see the mirrors, and when I'm making a tight turn in a parking lot, it was hitting my knee, and I just don't like them at all, honestly. Spencer said, riding to Annapolis is going to be so fun. Can't wait. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's so crazy seeing, like, for meetups, how far people come from.
It's wild.
So wild.
We should start one of those, like, pin maps, you know? And everybody that's ever come just gets a little pin.
That would be dope, actually. Nothing at random. Are you looking to getting a bigger bike for long trip potential? No, because I don't like long trips. I'm not going to lie. We've been watching Itchy Boots for the first time.
Oh my gosh,
if you guys
so
haven't
cool.
watched Itchy Boots, you have to watch it. It's crazy. It's this lady from the Netherlands that most recently rode her bike, a CRF 300, from the most southernmost point of South America all the way to the northernmost point of Alaska. And seeing that, it's like, dang, longer trips could be cool. But then I go to do it, and it's just not fun to me. If and when I ever want to settle down and do longer trips, I'd love to get a gold wing for us. That would be great, but it's just not my riding style, honestly. I'd be more likely to buy another stunt bike than I would get a long distance bike. Is the annual Rebel meet in Nashville or Chattanooga? Also, is it going to be in May again? I'm not sure. That'll be tricky too, because Ben, the guy who put it on, actually got in an accident with his 1100, and I haven't heard anything about whether it's fixed yet or what, but that might be a little bit tricky. But last year it was in Chattanooga, and I would imagine that we would do it around the same time, but it's kind of hard to say. Even when we were there for it last time, it was kind of up in the air as to whether it was going to become like an annual thing. And now with his bike possibly being out of commission, I guess we'll have to see. Hitting the Blue Ridge Parkway in North Carolina, I'd like to. Blue Ridge Parkway, I've heard, is beautiful. I've never looked up, my family lives in North Carolina, and I haven't looked up how far away they are, but it'd be cool to be able to go down there and stay there. Fatih said, "Hey Birch, my wife bought me my first bike, a Rebel 1100, even though the financial hard times we have." Dang, that's awesome. That's a good wife right there. Honestly, as long as it doesn't like actually put you over the edge with the financial hardships and everything. But honestly, sometimes when you have the stresses of life like that, the 1100 could be the best thing to get your mind off of it. Start a YouTube channel with it. There's not a whole lot of people making Rebel 1100 content, and you could monetize and use that to pay off the bike. It's pretty much what I did. Oh, greetings from Belgium. That's awesome. From Belgium, dang. Costa, do you think the Navi is a good starting bike for someone with no experience out on the road with bikes? Why don't you answer that?
I think yes. I think it's a perfect starter bike. But you have to remember that it's not like 100% capable. So it's a perfect starter bike, but remember that it's not going to be able to be like your commuter bike if you're taking it like daily to get on the highway or whatever. It does have its like limitations, but if it's like, I would say I wish I was raised in like the dirt bike life where like they're like 3-year-olds and like getting on little tiny dirt bikes and stuff. So if you were not raised in that life or have had no experience with a motorized vehicle with 2 wheels or whatever it is, I think it's a perfect starter bike because it gives you the like what word am I looking for? I don't know, it gets you started on 2 wheels without having to worry about shifting or gears. You literally just twist and go, and then you're learning how to brake. But you also get like the kind of idea of the handleability of a motorcycle or what the power feels like or whatever. So yeah, I think it's a perfect starter bike.
Yeah.
I do. But
yeah.
with limitations though. So that's where it has its like, you know, it's got its pros and cons as a whole.
I think as long as you get one expecting that you'll grow out of it quickly or that it will become a secondary bike quickly, then they're great.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Once I fix the brown Navi, I think I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm considering doing another giveaway or raffle or something like that. So stay tuned for that. I still haven't decided, but ever since I bought it, I'm like, do we really need 2 Navis and a Grom? You know, I bought it just because it was a good deal, and now it's been more of a headache than anything. But I guess we'll see how I feel once I upgrade the CVT and see how much faster it is, and maybe I'll like it more then. All right, where did we leave off? Here we go. I posted a pic of the ruckus in the Discord and other bikes. Oh, man. Oh, man. Now Link is going to freak out in a good way because Jimmy mentioned Discord. So I have to plug the Discord that I'm never in. But if you want to join the Life of Birch Discord, the link is in the description, and you can chat with other Life of Birch enthusiasts. Is that the way to word it? I don't know. And maybe, I always say this, but maybe over winter when it's slower, I'll make time to figure out what the hell Discord even is. It seems cool.
Didn't Link send you the book?
I go out of my way to have as little digital communication as possible, so it's hard for me to get into Discord because, like, my phone lives 90% of its life on Do Not Disturb. I respond to 10% of my text messages. I just don't like digital communication unless it's speaking like this, you know? So it's hard for me to get hype about it when it feels like more of a stress than anything. But maybe over winter, I'll start doing that some more. Okay. So yeah, Discord, link in the description. Roro said I've watched all of our videos. Yeah, the videos of Itchy Boots are pretty crazy. Tobin said I'm planning on getting a Rebel 500 SE as my first bike in the spring. I can't wait. Your vids gave me Rebel fever. That's awesome. That's like literally the perfect first bike, honestly. It's like enough bike that you can still grow into it and keep it for a while, but not so powerful that it's intimidating. Congrats. And I'm stoked that I could play a part in it. Alright. What else we got going on? Mike said we still plan to have a Tennessee ride. We would like to make it annual. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Killiaroo, have you ever been in an accident? Not to jinx it, but no, I have not. I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to jinx it, but I actively, when I go out to ride, I'm like actively doing everything I can to, oh great, more spam. Hot photo with my sister. Shut your ass up.
They're reporting it though. They're in
okay,
there.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I do everything I can to ride as safe as possible because that's kind of the whole point of it. There's no point in riding and trying to look cool if you can't make it home safe. So, even though it seems like I ride fast sometimes and whatever, I feel like I'm one of the safer riders that I know, and I never ride sketchy in a place where I shouldn't be riding sketchy, if that makes sense. So, no, I haven't. I've had some close calls, though, for sure. Specifically, one time, I remember somebody pulled out in front of me when I was on my Rebel 300 on West Street, and I locked the tires up and narrowly avoided them. But
I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah. The main thing is just you have to keep your head on a swivel and you have to be predicting what people are going to do, and you have to assume that nobody can see you, and it's your responsibility to make it home safely at the end of the day.
Yep.
All right. Spencer's going to do a moto channel when she gets hers.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Link said, bruh, you know I want that brown navy, though. That's the color I want. Hey, once it's fixed, maybe we won't do a giveaway. We can work out some numbers. And it'll already have some modifications. Ken said, the Navi is the best little taco run bike or for local city commutes, but more than that, and it's really just a fun little moto toy. Yep, pretty much. I would agree with that. Perfect taco run truck, 'cause if you don't, truck. Perfect taco. What am I trying to, what? Did I have a stroke? Perfect taco truck run motorcycle?
Yep.
Yeah, because if you don't want to eat at the taco truck, you got this big storage compartment where you can just stuff tacos in there.
Literally.
Dino said, happy holidays, Americans. Thanks. Happy holidays to you too. Link said, new update to Discord server. Actually, we now have a forums channel for bike maintenance, installs, and general support. Nice.
Cool.
Heck yeah. Sergio said, I'm driving the Rebel 1100 back home for the first time in heavy traffic. Any tips? I would say biggest tip if you're going to be in traffic is put it in rain mode or standard mode. If it's your first time riding it, probably rain mode, just because otherwise it is very twitchy in traffic settings. The throttle's very touchy in low speeds and low RPMs. So I'd say put it in rain mode just so you can get used to it. And other than that, just enjoy it and stay vigilant and alert so that you don't feel like people in traffic are never paying attention. They're always trying to cut over to get around people or whatever. So yeah, I'd say rain mode and stay vigilant and safe. What else we got? I'll hopefully have my Rebel before summer starts. No date yet on when you'll get it. Yeah, the dates are all over the place, so it's hard to say. Kareem, hey Birch, hey, what's up? Roro said, I was thinking about getting a Rebel 1100 a while back, but ended up getting an Africa Twin 1100 instead. I still kind of want a Rebel at some point as well, though. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. The Africa Twins are friggin' sick. But the Rebel's like a totally different bike, I feel like. I sat on an Africa Twin, and I was just like, holy crap, it feels like such a big bike. It's like so tall. It's like a great do-everything bike, I feel like. But the Rebel is so much better for just convenience and putting around town and everything. I still want to ride an Africa Twin, though. I still haven't. My first bike that I bought was a Suzuki 125 GSX-S. Love the look, and it has ABS, which is a bonus. See, I've never heard of that. Is that only, like, is that in the U.S. market? I feel like other markets get so many cooler, low-cc bikes. And Americans think, like, bigger's better. And we get all, like, the bigger bikes. I just want a bunch of, like, 125s and, like, 300s and stuff. They're so much fun. All right, we're approaching an hour, so we'll probably get out of here soon. But any last questions? Any burning questions that you've been dying to know? Yeah, that area there has been under construction for years, so everyone there is just mad and not paying attention, praying I make it home in one piece. Yeah, that's the thing. Stuff like that, I'm more likely to like lane split and stay away from idiots to stay safe than I am any other time. Like, I'm not gonna lane split for no reason, but in instances like that, I'm not gonna sit around, sitting still, waiting to get rear-ended, waiting to get sideswiped. Did you hear something about the Rebel price will increase in 2023? Yeah, it did, but for the U.S. market, it only increased by $100, which is pretty good. I've seen other manufacturers do like 300 plus, so $100 with how crazy inflation has been is great. I shoot Canon. You're 6'5" at 15 years old. Holy crap! Yeah, you gotta find a big scooter then. That's wild. Jimmy said, I want to ride to work, but I work an hour and 20 minutes away, and I don't trust people when I ride alone. Yeah, same. It's just not worth the headache to me, you know? The stress of riding that far every day. Birch, since you're the one that would know, how many tacos fit in the Navi storage compartment? I'm willing to say, I mean, it depends. Are they in the to-go box, or are they just running free? If they're running free, I'm willing to bet 50 plus.
It depends. Hard shell or soft shell. You can really smush them down, too.
Well, I'm not a freaking gringo. Soft shell. What the hell? Yeah, so I'd say, eyeballing it right now, I'd say 50 soft shells if they're naked, running free. But if it's in the to-go box that it comes in, where we go, there's 4 per box, and it could probably fit 3 boxes, 4 if you really cram them in there. So only up to 12 to 16 in their packaging. But roaming free, 50 easily.
Roaming free.
Yeah.
Like chicken.
Yeah, don't even talk to me about if they're pre-chewed. You could be at 60 easy. Okay. Anyway. Sergio, not bike related, but are you into any shows or movies? No, not at all, honestly. I will say, though, Nina and I did just get done watching all 7 seasons of Sons of Anarchy because she had never seen Sons of Anarchy before. So we really got in the trenches and got trapped. And we watched, within a few weeks, I would say, watched every episode of Sons of Anarchy. Outside of that, I don't I hate getting trapped watching stuff. I hate feeling unproductive. I hate feeling like I'm like, this show rules me because I have to watch it and whatever. I don't watch anything at all, honestly.
We're not movie people.
Mm-mm. Nope. Because I hate the idea of like, oh, this movie's 2 hours long. Let's start watching it. But what if it sucks? Like a half hour in, I think it sucks, but I want to watch to the end to see if maybe I just didn't give them enough time. And then next thing you know, it's 2 hours later. I got nothing accomplished and the movie sucked. So yeah, don't really watch anything. We just have like a handful of favorite YouTubers that we watch. And that's really it. And even then, I'm like trying to cut back on watching too much YouTube because I don't want it to like influence what I'm doing.
Yep.
Let's see. Link said, you want a bunch of 125s and 300s? Starting to sound like Quasi. I know, right? Small CC bikes and scooters are just so nice, though, because, like we were saying, we don't have a garage, but we can load as many freaking mini motos into the living room as we want.
I had to sell the couch, but...
Right. And I could get 5 freaking scooters for the price of a Rebel 1100, you know? Omar, would you recommend an ECU upgrade for the Rebel 500? As far as I know, there's not an ECU upgrade for the Rebel 500. I believe Power Commander makes something for the 500, but that might have been one of the ones that I saw that it's not available in the US for some reason. But check the Power Commander website, because right now they're running a Black Friday sale. So I would check that, because as far as I know, that's really the only hope. Oh, my mom. Hi, Nina and Michael. Hey.
I was waiting for you to read it.
How's it going? Moto Dash, I have a question. Any update on the Cardo comms being put into your helmets? All right, this is going to be so stupid. Yeah, they're going on soon. And do you want to know one of the main reasons why they haven't gone on yet? Because I'm an idiot. This whole time, I've been like, all right, I want to put them on, but the main thing for me is I'm like, with my helmet, my ears are already kind of like tight in there, and I'm like, I don't know if I'd be able to handle having the speaker in there pressing up against my ears. Like 2 weeks ago, nobody told me that my helmet already had a foam insert that you take out. So I was like, oh, if I add the speaker, it's going to make my ears too tight. But there's a piece of foam that is already in a spot for the speaker that's like that thick, so you take it out, and then the speaker replaces that. So it's the same amount of ear space. And nobody thought to tell me that? Link said, bruh, most helmets do. I know some helmets do, but mine's a race helmet, so I assumed that it didn't. Like, I knew that my Qualifier DLX did because it has a door on the side where the comm system can go, and it has a pocket that the speakers go into. But since this is literally a race star, I'm like, who needs a comm system in a race helmet? Like, there's no way. And sure enough, there it is. So now we're going to do it. Oh, I saw you touch your phone, and I thought you found a comment that you liked.
Oh, no, I was just reading them.
Mark said, hey, Birch just got a 500. Love your videos, dude. Thanks. Congrats on the 500. That's awesome. Dom said, I admire the discipline. Thanks. Moto Dash said, nah, dog, if pre-bitten, at least 50 more. Just eat all the tacos halfway.
I saw that. Spencer said, give me the dimensions of the tacos in storage. I'll crunch the numbers. We know the maximum maximum taco haulage.
That's going to be one of those videos over winter where it's too cold to ride. And it'll just be a video of me in the living room with a tarp down, just shoving tacos into the storage compartment.
A little bit of a different Taco Tuesday.
So ridiculous. Oh, man. All right. Are there any plans to do duo moto vlogs? Both y'all doing your own bikes and just chilling and talking? Yes. And we've wanted to for the longest time, but it requires putting the cardos in. And now that I realize that I'm an idiot and that it's easier to put them in than I thought it was, we're definitely going to do that soon and do some dual moto vlogs.
Yeah, because we were talking about how funny it would be too, like, especially in the video we just filmed where we just went out on the Navi, like, me trying to cross the gravel, and, like, you got to hear all of your perspective, but in my helmet all the time, I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So it'd be, like, funny to hear both.
Yeah, so we definitely plan on doing that. All right. Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Pardon my language. No, I did not remember that. I did not remember that Moto-1100 was the same person as Mr. Codemaster. Have you known that this whole time?
No, I did not know that. That's the comment I just read. I was like, what the hell?
What the fuck? Pardon my French. Literally the other day, I'm like, man, I haven't heard from Mr. Codemaster in a while. I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah, and then...
And I've been talking to you for 20 minutes, and you're just now reminding me? You know how slow I am. Good to hear from you, dude. Damn, that's so funny.
Everyone's voting for this taco video now.
I can't believe I didn't connect the dots on that. What the hell? That is so funny. Everyone's voting on doing the taco. All right, well, see, this is the thing where I'm like, maybe I'll do it, and then somebody like freaking Link or Fran is gonna anonymously send a tarp to my P.O. box with a note that's like, for the tacos. That is so friggin' funny. Alright, I got lost. Where the heck am I? Michael Vidra, hello, you guys are amazing. You're amazing. Thanks, man. Ernie, do you know if removing a muffler on a motorcycle voids warranty? It depends on how strict the place is, I feel like. Some places might try to do that, but I feel like lots of places just know that people modify motorcycles all the time, and putting a muffler on isn't going to screw anything up enough to void the warranty. But if they're really trying to get out of it, I guess they could say that, but I guess it just depends where. All right. Hopefully we can all get Birch to 50K soon. Yes. At this rate, I will end the year around 49. But it'll be nice to, like, start the year off at 50.
There you go, that's true.
That'll be sick. That will be great. Have you ever done an oil change video? I'm going to attempt doing it myself this spring. I have not done an oil change video, but there is already one on YouTube, and I forget who did it. It might have been Gus from On the Rebel 11, but I can't remember. But I'll probably do a video this spring when I do my oil change also. It's hard to figure out because I'm really trying to steer the channel. I don't want to get off topic, but I'm trying to steer the channel away from I don't know how much I want to say. I miss the channel being just riding and hanging out and going on adventures, and it's turned into way more of a how-to instructional thing than I want it to be. But it's like I want to help people with those videos, but then all of my subscribers are just expecting that. So when I do the content that I actually want to do, which is just riding and hanging out and going on adventures, the videos absolutely tank because YouTube is sending them out to people who want how-tos, you know? So trying to move the channel in a slightly different direction next year, so I don't know if that would make sense to put it on there, but I definitely want to help, you know? So it's tricky. Lovro said, hi, you two. Greetings from Croatia. Damn. Greetings from the U.S. That's awesome. Link said, didn't realize he was already so close to 50K. Felt like he just hit 10K not long ago. Literally, dude. That's how it feels to me. It's so freaking crazy. Chris said, yo, this rain sucks. Oh, that's a dude in Annapolis with the red Navi. Yeah, this rain sucks. Another vote for the taco video. Daneless, tomorrow's the day I can finally pick up my own 1100. I hope the weather plays nice. Thanks for documenting your journey with your 1100 and fueling my need to own one from the get-go. Hell yeah, that's awesome, dude. Congrats on the 1100. Hopefully the weather holds out for you. Taco live stream is better. That would be so funny. Imagine doing, yeah, a fundraiser for tacos. All right, yeah, so we'll have to find a way because I can't afford all those tacos. But the fundraiser gave me a good idea. If we can do something and raise funds for the tacos, I'll do a live stream seeing how many tacos we can stuff into the Navi, and while we do it, we'll like do something where we'll have like a donation page up and do something like for the taco truck
That'd
or
be
something.
cool. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
I love how my Navi has just automatically been subjected to being the test dummy for all the...
What? Not yours. I have the piece of shit one.
Like, my Navi's now always gonna smell like tacos.
No, I just said I would be doing it with my Navi.
Okay.
And then whoever I sell it to will wonder why it smells like Al Pastor for the rest of its life. Oh, man. Spencer said it'll be better when he hits 69K. Yeah, see, that's when I should get a plaque instead of 100K.
Literally.
Unreal. Oh, man. Moto Dash. You can totally move away from instruction. It'll be fine. Your subs that have been around are used to it. Do both how-to and fun stuff. Yeah, I want to. It's just the algorithm does not agree with it. It's really tricky. Because you figure if I have instructional and exploration videos, YouTube sends my content to people who are how do I describe it? So like essentially YouTube won't know what kind of content it is. They'll just see it's the same channel. So like picture you're watching YouTube and on the side column it has a list of videos that are recommended. Well, if you're one of the people who subscribed for how-to content and you're watching a how-to video and all of this is recommending more how-tos, but then in the middle of it, it's recommending a trip to Tennessee and a trip to wherever, you're not going to want to watch those because you're here for how-to, and YouTube sees that you're scrolling past my videos and they assume it's a bad video because you're not watching it, so they stop showing it to people. So it's tricky because the people who have been here forever and the people who like genuinely care about us are going to watch the videos regardless, but YouTube is still going to try and show those videos to people and it might be the wrong audience, and when those people don't watch it, YouTube assumes it's a bad video and stops showing it to people, if that makes sense. So that's why you see lots of channels that are like so niche. Like they say like it should either be educational or entertaining. And it's hard to combine the two because it's two totally different audiences, but YouTube is still going to show it to everyone regardless, if that makes sense. So it's a fine balancing act, you know? For a while, I was on a streak where I was doing lots of installs and how-tos and stuff like that. And then when I would post like an adventure video, you would see within the first hour, I would lose like 3 to 5 subscribers because people would go, they'd see me post it and they go, what the hell is this? That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to learn how to install something on my Rebel 1100. So YouTube sees, 3 to 5 people have unsubscribed from him based off of this video within an hour. The video must suck. We should stop showing it to people. So yeah, it's tricky. I Shoot Cannon said, I remember watching Birch's Rebel 300 top speed video. Back in the day, man, that's crazy. So wild. All right. Moto Dash. I keep saying Moto Dash, but now I want to call him Mr. Codemaster. I don't have a Rebel 1100, but I watch your stuff on how to install Rebel 1100 stuff just because you're you and you typically make something funny. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Taco stuffing live stream race. That could be taken the wrong way. Don't get me banned. I see Nina in the background staring at me. That's hilarious. All right, what are other bikes you want to ride? All of them. I want to ride all of them. I want to ride all the motorcycles because you never know what you like until you try it out. The same way that when I started riding, I thought that I liked sport touring bikes, only to realize that I have more fun on sporty cruisers. The same way that I didn't understand the hype about Groms until I rode a Grom. The same way that I thought all Harleys sucked until I found the first Harley that I liked. So yeah, I want to ride all the bikes, but I really want to start testing out adventure and dual sport bikes so that I can figure out which one I want to personally buy. So I really want to try out a Royal Enfield Himalayan / Scram 411. I really want to try a CRF 300L probably not the rally. Yeah, I just want to try bikes that are fun. I want to do more stuff, getting wild in the woods, ramping stuff, going on adventures and making campfires, you know?
Toasting marshmallows.
Okay, she's giving me subliminal messaging. Bring marshmallows on our next trip. Oh, man.
Dang, we didn't even think to get any when we made that fire at the cabin.
I know.
Huh.
Dang. Somebody said, is it almost sunset on the East Coast? Unfortunately.
The sun has set.
Well, it's 4:25, and the official sunset time is like 4:45, but there's woods and trees back here, so it always makes it look darker, and it's raining today. But yeah, pretty much it's pretty much already dark. Mike said, I'm with you, man. No matter what, I'll watch whatever you put out. Thanks, man. That's why we love you. Top speed on a Rebel 1100 is an oxymoron. Spencer said, what are your favorite colors? My favorite color is orange.
Probably green. Yeah.
Orange and green. Mark said, what are your thoughts on Zero and Livewire? Dang, who just donated? James, thanks, dude. He's always doing the super
Always.
Thanks also. I appreciate you, man. You're a real one. Does $10 cover a burrito/taco? Yes, and actually, is today Sunday already?
Yes.
Holy crap. 2 days from now is Taco Tuesday at one of the local places, and they're $1.50 per taco. So that will get us
all the tacos.
All the tacos. Thank you, because I didn't want to do math. I appreciate it, though, man. Motodash, if you buy a CRF 300L and move up/away from it, let me know when you're going to sell/raffle that. Looking for a CRF 300 so hard right now. I know they're so hard to find. That's the issue. I want one so bad, but it's hard enough to find them, period, let alone somebody who will let you test ride them. Mark asked my thoughts on Zero and Livewire. The Livewire was a blast to ride. I've never ridden a Zero, but the Livewire was a blast to ride. I just think it's too early for them to actually make sense yet. The ranges aren't long enough for the price, if that makes sense. Like, the range is equivalent to like a Grom, but they're 20 grand plus. And for 20 grand plus, you can get such a better bike. So I feel like the people who are getting electric bikes right now, like electric motorcycles, are just more early adopters than anything. And the price doesn't make sense for just the average consumer when they can get an internal combustion motorcycle that'll do the same stuff but more and better, you know? All right, well... Oh, James said, Christmas wrapping paper carried home from store my 1100, the Speedo healer and filter and dyno jet going under the tree. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Solid choice. Spencer said, sorry, I can't do the $100 this time. Good. Good. Like, not good that you're at a place where you think you can't do it, but good that you're not doing it because we keep telling you to stop. We love you, but you don't have to keep giving us your money. We appreciate you either way. Sergio, is the Rebel 1100 a chick magnet? Yeah, 100%. Honestly, when I ride it, I'm typically beating females off with a... Wait. Just kidding. No, but actually, I only met Nina because she saw my Rebel and thought that I looked cool and asked me about it, and the rest is history. So, yeah, we would not be dating if it weren't for me having the Rebel 1100. So, given the track record, I'd say it's a chick magnet.
Honda really has to sponsor you for that one. I mean,
I know. That's what I'm saying. All right. Well, I'm going to say that's going to do it. Because 20 minutes ago I said we were at an hour and we should be getting off of here. And now it's 20 minutes later and it's been an hour and 20 minutes. So we are going to get out of here. The only guy to actually get a girl because of his bike. Literally, it's like those memes where it says that, Nina, we saw the evil eye. I'm always reading comments. Link gave 169. Hell yeah. I'm always reading comments in the background. I see her like staring at the side of my head, just like burning holes in my head with her eyes. But yeah, it's like the memes that are like when you buy a motorcycle thinking it'll get you all the girls, and then it shows somebody standing by their bike surrounded by a bunch of dudes with coffee in their hands, just like talking about motorcycles. It's like the actual reality of it. All right, well, anyway, thanks for watching. We love you guys. I will message the people who won the stuff and get everything sent out to them and keep my fingers crossed that it doesn't cost $300 to ship an exhaust to Australia.
And happy Thanksgiving, belated, but we're thankful for all of you. So happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, what she said. We're thankful for you. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. All that kind of good stuff. Go buy some Black Friday stuff / Cyber Monday. And we shall see you soon. Life advice from Birch. That's funny. All right, see you guys. Love you.